Hey guys, Jen here from Craft Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the week of March 29th through April the 4th in my A&N Weeks. And since Easter is on Sunday, we are going to use the He Is Risen kit from my shop. This is the vertical week size, which it may still be labeled some as PP weeks, but it fits perfectly in A&N Weeks as well as the penny weeks. So we're going to use this today. And I'm pulled out for date dots, some of my favorites from Cheerful Planner Girl that we are going to use. So I didn't come up on here Friday because things have been crazy in my world lately, and Friday was no exception to that. Thursday I was emailed that on my website, I was trying not to cover those, but 31-1. I was emailed that on my website, the disk usage space was, oops, why did I grab the 3? Okay, well, let me tell you, it is early for me. It is not even 10 o'clock yet, okay? On Monday morning, the 29th. And if you know me, I don't generally get out of bed until 9:30. I have had all of 2 sips of my Coke, and here we are. So yeah, I'm not really the most awake, although I feel way more awake than I should be. So it's kind of odd. But, you know, if you know how my last week has been, you know that losing sleep is probably the least of my worries. So, but Thursday, I was sent an email from my website host, the host site. And I pulled this washi out because I thought it would be cute with this. These little plus signs could kind of look like little crosses, and, you know, the colors are perfect. So yeah, my host site emailed me. My disk usage space was over the limit, and I was none too happy because I check on that stuff. I don't know a lot of back-end stuff of the website. I'll be honest. I do everything from my dashboard within WordPress because that's what I use. I'm not on Shopify. I fully built my site through WordPress. And so my host site, I have, washi cutters from PS Sticker Co. Before I forget to mention that. And I know I didn't say it, tweezers are from Perfect Prints Co. So my host site emailed me about the disk usage space, which when I go in the back end, it is deceiving because on the side of, it's called a C panel. You know, if you don't know anything about this, then, you know, you may not understand what I'm even talking about. But, you know, just bear with me. It'll make a little more sense. So it's just the back end panel where you have like a million different things you can do to control your main site. So on the right hand side, there are some bars that show usage of different areas. And I do from time to time check on that because, I like to do what I'm supposed to and stay in limits. Well, the disk usage one literally has however many gigabytes out of, and it has a little infinity symbol. So I never thought anything of that. Never thought that, there would ever be an issue there. Just was like, okay, whatever. I don't have to worry about that. Wrong. Apparently, somewhere in their fine print, somewhere along the way, there is a little thing that says you're allowed 10 gigabytes of disk usage for media, as in photos, videos, any of that kind of stuff. If you know my site and what I do, I have photos because I want you to see the things before you buy it. I want you to know what you're getting. Yeah, mine was, let's just say it wasn't 10 gigabytes. So I literally was losing my mind, confused, when they messaged me because I'm like, what on earth are you talking about? I tried sending emailing them back going, trying to figure out what the heck was going on. And they responded with another message that was pretty much Greek to me. I literally ended up on their live chat to message with someone to go, I got this email. I do not understand what it is I'm supposed to be looking at or how to fix it or any of that. And they were very nice, but at first it confused me more. So it took a little while before I began to understand what on earth was even the issue. It came to a point I was like literally in tears. I was on the phone with my husband going, I do not understand this. Like, I just don't. And he's like, all right, hold on. Let me call your brother. Because I have two brothers. I have an older brother and I have a younger brother. My younger brother is close to home. He's right here. And my older brother lives in South Carolina. But he is the computer nerd, okay? He knows all the things. And so my husband called my brother, put us on a conference call, and he's like, all right, go. Tell him what's going on. And he was at work. But he told me that after he got off, he would be able to come on, call me, and then there's a way where, tech people can come in remotely into your computer and see everything. They can control everything. So he had me download the thing for that so he could do that and get all the information and do what he needed to do. So we did all that, and I literally spent 2 hours with him Thursday evening with him showing me what the issue was. I showed him the email I got with what they were saying. I showed him, pretty much everything. The link they gave me that showed the 10 gigabytes, and I showed him everything. Logged into my cPanel, let him just have at it. So he showed me all the things I need to do to get that. He's like, okay, yeah. He's the one that explained to me the 10 gigabytes. So it's just that amount of space I can use for photos. And I was over it. Well, at this point, I had manually gone on the front end and started deleting stuff because I'm like, well, that's what I'm understanding at that point, was that I had too much space used, and that's, well, let's just get rid of old stuff. And of course, that was a lot extra clicking. But he showed me what I could do in the back end, made sure I was okay with it before he let me go. He's like, you know what you're doing right now? I'm like, yeah. I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning working, and I still had not gotten it where it needed to be. So I finally messaged them back and said, look, because they wanted it done in like 12 hours, which for someone who doesn't know what they're doing on that end is insane. It's just insane. 12 hours is not a lot of time. So, especially when you were that over and you got to get it under. So, and when you want to actually keep photos of products that you have listed on the site for obvious reasons, I mean, so to literally weed through every last photo of every listing on on the site, even though it's through the back end, I still had to weed through every little bit. Did I use? Yeah. So craziness. I messaged them back at 4 in the morning when I was like, I just need to get some sleep. I've been working on this all day, literally all day. And I'm like, I don't know what else to do from here. I will continue working on it more tomorrow if you allow me some more time. And then they did. I got up in the morning to an email back, saying, please continue to work on this, and we look forward to hearing you in 12 hours. So I kept pushing through, but of course Friday was Shopiversary launch day for the packages. And you guys really, really blew me away with that. I'm like so incredibly grateful. And thank you all so very much. I did not expect that. I was expecting to come on here and go, today's the last day of pre-sale. If you want one, get one. I can't say that because they aren't available anymore. They sold out within 2 hours. 2 hours, guys. Like, whoa. I am literally, like, speechless. No, I don't want this there because the green and the green. Okay, we'll rethink that. But why don't I just put my checklists for the week here, and then I'll come back to that. So yeah, like literally blown away. No words. In the past, I've always had packages that went past pre-sale, so I didn't expect this time to be any different. Just I'm kind of amazed. You know what? I'm gonna put a quarter box because Tuesday is the IG loop, even though I'm not in charge of Instagram. I like to make sure to mark this always in here because it's important. Can't forget it. All the things. And the more planners I have it listed on, the easier it is to remember. So yeah, pre-sale went off very, very well. I just literally, before I could launch pre-sale, after not being able to do anything I planned on Thursday, I had to go in and, like, obviously make the graphics of things are live, where, the general posts of this is what you should expect, kind of, general little housekeeping stuff when it comes to that stuff. And the listing, minor detail, right? So I was like, you know what? They gave me a little bit extra time. I don't have a choice at this point. I'm going to have to put that to the side for a few minutes and do what I need to do to make sure packages are live when I said they were going to be live. And I had to announce a time because I'm like, wait, I didn't tell them when I'm going to launch it on the 26th. So you can imagine I was going a little crazy. And then you guys really literally blew me away. I still have no words other than thank you. I'm working hard on those, by the way, so that way they could hopefully go out Thursday, because Thursday's my shop anniversary. And I am going to try to do some things in my Facebook group, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. Everything's honestly going to depend on home life situation too, and how much time I can devote. So we'll see, but I definitely have at least 1 or 2 things planned for in my group. So if you're not in my Facebook group, go join. I think I should have the link down here in the description already, and if not, I'll make sure it's down in there. But I have something I need to remember to do this week. I was thinking I could pull in something snarky from Tipsy Dog right here, but I didn't pull that out. And then I'm like, well, why would I want to do that with Easter week? Okay, maybe another time, Steph. All right. Wait, Stephanie, do you like being called Steph? Because I totally just called you Steph. All right. But needless to say, with the whole website situation, by a reasonable hour on Friday evening, I had it all fixed. I was in limit. We're all good. I was just fearful that they were going to shut my website down because I was over the limit and didn't know anything about it. Had no warning. Who knows how long it had been that way, and they did not tell me anything until then. I was like, I'm just kind of frustrated that they didn't tell me, because had I known, I'd have fixed it way sooner. And now that I know about it, I will be in that back end looking at it way more frequently and doing anything and everything I can in my power to keep that down, because I do not want this situation again. I just don't. It's unneeded. And yeah. And then of course things on the home front are they're a mess. That's all I can say. And we're working through it, and that's about all there is to say on that note. So yeah, I do apologize if I'm like radio silent for a little bit here and there, and it's probably just because of home life stuff right now. All right, so here is the final spread. I hope you enjoyed. I will be sure to link the shops I use down below. Obviously, my shop, we have Triple Planner Girl, and then PS Sticker Co. for the washi cutter, and Perfect Prints Co. for the tweezers. They will be linked down below. My Facebook group will be linked down below. If you want to join for the fun on Thursday, I'm really excited to celebrate 4 years. Thank you all so much for all of your amazing support. No matter what it is that you do, just being here is incredible, and I just thank you so much. If you enjoyed, please give this a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so I can see you next time. All right, bye friends.